Okay, so good morning everyone. Today we are going to start the new topic, that is bar bending schedule of the beams. Up till now we have gone through the bar bending schedule of the slab or the column structures, that is our structural elements, how to calculate the quantity of the steel reinforcement, and how to prepare the bar bending schedule for your slab and column structures. Now, in the today's lecture, we are going to discuss the new topic, that is bar bending schedule of the beams. So, what is the nature of the question which is going to ask in your university examination? I have taken a sample example for this particular beam. You can note it down this particular problem in the notebook. Already, I have given you sufficient time to note it down also, and right now also you can note it down in your notebook, or you can take the screenshot and then you can copy. But my opinion, everyone should write all the problems in the notebooks. Okay, at least problems, not the theory part, but problems you can note it down so that it will be easy for you. Okay, so bar bending schedule of the beams. If you look at the problem, an RCC beam of 300 wide and 450 deep and length 5000 is reinforced with four number of 12 bars which are placed in one row. What is given? There is a RCC beam having the width as 300 having the depth as 450 and having the length as 5 meters, that is 5000 Okay, with, and it is reinforced with four number of 12 bar, that is diameter of the bar is given, number of bars will be 4, which are placed in one row, out of which two are straight and two are bent up bars. Out of these four bars, two are straight bars and two are bent up bars. Okay, two are straight and two are bent up bars. What is next given? The two anchor bars are placed at the top. So at the top of the beam, you are having the two anchor bars, and at the top having the diameter as 10 Okay, then 6 diameter stirrups are used to link the your anchor bars with the bottom bars. Okay, stirrups are used, and for the stirrups they have used 6 diameter bar, which is kept at a distance of 150 center to center. The overall clear cover, that is CC, provided for this beam is 25 Okay, what is the overall clear cover which is provided? It is 25 We have to calculate the quantity of steel and we have to prepare the schedule of reinforcement. Okay, so there is one beam having the dimensions as 3, and that is 300 width, 450 depth, and 5000 length. Okay, there is RCC beam which is reinforced with the two types of the bar. First bar is nothing but placed in one row. Okay, which are four in numbers, out of which two are straight and two are bent up bars. And second category, that is second bar is placed, that is our anchor bars, these are placed at the top having the 10 diameter. So at first one must understand how the beam section, or what will be the front view of that particular beam. Okay, if I'm trying to draw the section of that beam, how it looks. If I draw the top view of that beam, how it looks, so that not only by the reading but by the drawing also you will have some clear idea about the beam. I will try to do it for yours. Over 50 by 300. Okay. Here is first bar. I will use another notation. Here is first bar. This- shit. So here is your first bar. I am not able to draw it. Here is first bar. Here is second bar. Here is your third bar, and here is your fourth bar. And here I have nothing but here. Okay, so I'll try to draw it. Okay, so it will be easy for your understanding. If you see the cross section, uh, I will use the pointer. Okay, so this dimension is known to us. This is 300 mm wide. Okay, from this point to this point it is 300, and from this point to this point depth is known to us, that is 450. Okay, that is 450. Then whatever this two line two rectangles you are going to observe, this first one and this will be the second one, inner portion. I have just drawn it just to differentiate the clear cover. Okay, so clear cover provided is 25 mm, so this will be the clear cover which has been provided. Okay, around this, that is why I have drawn that second rectangular inside. Okay. Then clear cover is of 25 mm. There are four number of bars which are placed in one row, out of which two are straight and two are bent up. So at the bottom, always remember, anchor bars are placed at the top as far as beam is considered, and your main bar are provided at the bottom as far as beams are considered. Okay, so we are having the main bars, four bars which are placed at the bottom, and two anchor bars which are placed at the top. Out of these four bars, two are bent up and two are straight, and these are the two anchor bars. Anchor bar having the diameter of 10 mm. Okay, and the bottom four bars are having the diameter of 12 mm. The dimensions of this beam are 300 mm wide, 450 mm deep. What is the length? Length is given as 5000 mm. Okay, so this will be the diagram for that particular beam. Now, how to solve the problem of this case, that is beam? I will just will discuss this problem. Just yes, okay. So at first write down the given solution, whatever the things which known to us for this beam. This diagram will come with us, so don't worry about the diagram. For this beam, what are the things which are known? L equals to L equals to 5000 mm, correct? L equals to 5000 mm. Second, what they have given? B equals to 300 mm. and d equals to, sorry, d equals to 450 mm. Now this is the part which is known to us. Okay, now how to solve the problem of the beam? At first you have to calculate the length of the straight bars. What is our first step? Our first step is nothing but calculate length of the straight length of the straight bar. We have to calculate. How to calculate the length of straight bar? Again, we will discuss. Length of the straight bar equals to, what is our regular formula to calculate the length of straight bar? Anyone? What are the formula which we have used as far as our slab problem is considered, or BBS of slab is considered? That is nothing but length given length of the bar minus clear cover which has been provided, bracket complete, plus 18 times diameter of the bar. Correct? Now this is the formula which we are going to use for the length of the straight bars. Straight bars are nothing but those who are not bent up. Okay, who are not bent up. Now as far as this problem is considered, there are 4 bars which are at the bottom, correct, having the diameter as 12 mm. So out of these 4 bars, 2 bar are straight and 2 bar are bent up bars. So we have to calculate the length of that straight bars. What we have to do? We have to calculate the length of that straight bars. So what will be our equation then? Length is nothing but 5000 mm, correct, that is for the beam, minus clear cover. Clear cover, how much it is provided? Now for this problem, the overall clear cover provided for the beam is 25 mm, so it is 2 into 25. Okay, that is from both side clear cover is provided, plus 18 into, what is the diameter of the bar? Straight bars, straight bars are placed at the bottom, which are 4 in numbers, and out of which 2 are straight and 2 are bent up. So 18 multiplied by 12. So get this length, do the calculation and tell me the answer. What will be the length of straight bars? Do it fast. I think that calculation comes as 5166 mm. You can cross check it afterwards. 5166 mm. Okay, so this is the first calculation, length of straight bar. Then second one, calculate yes, second one, calculate length of bent up bars. Calculate length of bent up bars. Okay, how to calculate the length of bent up bars? Anyone? Revise me the formula. Length of bent up bar equals to, again, length which has been given minus clear cover, okay, plus 18 times diameter of the bar, 18 times diameter of the bar, plus what next thing that we are going to add in this, as it's a bent up bar, 2 bars are bent up. Okay, as it's a bent up bar, so what additional thing that we are going to add over here? Anyone? Additional thing is nothing but your additional length which is required for the bent up. And how we are going to calculate that additional length? Okay, so the our formula to calculate the additional length is nothing but 0.42 into D, capital D, correct? So this formula we are going to use, but again for this case we have to use multiply this by 2. Why by 2? Because if you see the bars which are going to bent up as far as your beam is considered. I will show the shape of that bent up bars. These are bent up in two-way. Okay, two-way bent up bars we are going to use as far as our beam is considered. Okay, I will just try to draw it. Okay, here will be one hook and here will be another hook. I am unable to draw it. I don't know why it is. There is some problem with this. Yes, yes, here. Now I am getting. Okay, so in this fashion, they are going to bend up like this. Okay, so as far as beam is considered, in this fashion we are going to bend up. So two-way bent up are there. Okay, two-way bent up are there. That is why if the bars are bent up in the only in one direction, our formula is 0.42 into capital D. But as it's a two-way bent up bars as far as beams are considered, so please remember that. Okay, that is why we are going to multiply it by 2. Okay, are you getting? Everyone is clear with this? Then again put the values. Length of the total length is 5000, correct? Total length is 5000 minus clear cover is 2 into 25, that is clear cover which has been provided, plus 18 into 12, that is diameter of the bars, plus 0.42 into, can you tell me the value of D? Please tell me the value of D as far as this problem is considered. Value of D. What is D and how we are going to calculate? Now everyone must able to calculate the value of D. Huh? Please tell me the answer for capital D. I hope everyone remember how to calculate the value of capital D. Yes, capital D equals to depth of beam minus top cover minus bottom cover. Correct one. Just tell me the value now. See, this is your total beam section. असा बीम आहे तुमचा. ओके, असा थोडासा वाकडा झाला. हा टोटल बीम आहे. या बीम मध्ये हा रिइन्फोर्समेंट आहे. कॅपिटल डी काय असतं? Please tell me the value of capital D now. I will write it for you. I hope I thought you are going to forget everything. Huh? Value of capital D. विसरता सर्वजण. Huh? Capital D is nothing but depth of beam. As far as slab is considered, then there will be depth of slab. Okay, so depth of beam minus clear cover. Only this simple formula you have to use. That is clear cover for top minus cover for bottom, or you can write it as a difference of the clear cover. Just it is very simple. Now depth of beam is 450 mm minus clear cover, it is provided as 25 mm. Okay, it is provided as 25 mm, so 25 multiplied by 2, that is from both side, from this side top side and from this side bottom side, so minus 50, that comes as 400 mm. That is nothing but your capital D. I don't think there is any difficulty in calculating this value of capital D. Hmm? Correct? Capital D is nothing but 400 mm. Are you getting how I have calculated? This total depth is 450. Yeah? Okay, I will use the pointer to for your understanding purpose. See, this from this point to this point, total depth is 450. Clear cover which is provided is 25 mm from top and 25 mm from bottom. So you need to subtract the clear cover, that is top cover minus bottom cover. So 450 minus 25 minus 25, your answer comes as 400 mm. Okay, I don't think it is that much difficult. Still you are facing the problem. So here capital D will be nothing but 400 mm. Okay, multiplied by 2. Why 2? Because the bars are bent up into both directions. That is why we have multiplied it by 2. Okay. So what is the final answer for the length of the bent up bars? Please tell me the final answer for the length of bent up bars. How much it is? Final answer for the length of bent up bars. 10,596. How it is 10,596? I just want length of the bent up bar. Okay. Length of single bent up bar. We are not dealing with the how many number of bars, 2 bars. That is why I multiplied it by 2 or like that. Do the calculations correctly. I think the answer for this length of the bent up bar comes as 5502. Okay, please check the calculations at once. Yes, 5502, correct one. Okay, Mayuri has given the correct answer. 5502. After getting this length of the bent up bars, now additionally what they have given, there are 2 bars which are provided at the top. These are nothing but your anchor bars. So whenever you are dealing with the beam construction, you are going to see such picture, nice picture. At the bottom you are having the 2 main bars and at the top you are having the anchor bars. Okay, always remember that. So again, as we are having the 2 anchor bars which are straight in nature, these are not bent up or like that. Okay, so we have to calculate our, that is our next step. Calculate length of the anchor bars. Okay, we have to calculate length of the anchor bars. Okay, why I'm doing the mistake in it. So what is the formula to again calculate the length of the anchor bar is equals to, it is very simple, use the same formula, length minus clear cover plus 18 times diameter of the bar. Okay, only this formula you have to use because it's a straight bar, there is no bent up. Now length of the bar, it is 5000 mm minus clear cover is 50 plus 18 multiplied by diameter of the bar. Now what is the diameter of the anchor bars? Diameter of the anchor bar is given as 10 mm, so I am directly multiplying with the with 10. So get the answer for this length of the anchor bars. How much it is? Length of the anchor bars, how much it is? Length of anchor bar is 5130, correct? So that is the length of the anchor bars, 5130 mm. Okay, everyone please check the calculations. Okay, now next thing what they have given in the problem, after calculating the length of anchor bar, stirrups are used, correct? So these are nothing but stirrups. हे बघा, ही तुमची stirrup ची जाळी आहे, ठीक आहे. हे अशी तुमची स्टिरप्स बांधलेले आहेत. खाली 4 बार आहेत, वरती 2 अँकर बार आहेत आणि सगळ्यांना एकत्रित ठेवण्यासाठी काय आहे, स्टिरप्स आहे. बरोबर आहे. स्टिरप्सची जाळी आपली. म्हणजे स्टिरप्सचे काय डिटेल दिलेले आहेत. सो इफ वी रीड द प्रॉब्लेम, 6 mm diameter stirrups are used at 150 mm center to center. ठीक आहे. मग या प्रॉब्लेममध्ये हे जे स्टिरप्स आहेत, 6 mm चा डायमीटरचा बार वापरला आहे स्टिरपसाठी, अँड विच आर केप्ट ॲट 150 mm सेंटर टू सेंटर. ठीक आहे. ते कसे असतात दाखवतो मी थोडंसं. स्टिरप्स हे पहा, अशी जर हा क्रॉस सेक्शन जर बघायला जाताल तुम्ही, ॲट 150 mm सेंटर टू सेंटर. ठीक आहे. अशीच तुम्हाला स्टिरप्स बघितलेत कधी एखाद्या बीमच्या क्रॉस सेक्शनमध्ये. आय एम ट्राईंग टू ड्रॉ दी क्रॉस सेक्शन ऑफ दी बीम. ठीक आहे. एकदम ॲक्युरेट नाही, पण थोडंसं प्रयत्न करतो मी. ठीक आहे. सो 150 mm सेंटर टू सेंटर असे स्टिरप्सची जाळी टाकली जाते. ठीक आहे. हा त्याचा फ्रंट व्ह्यू आहे. हा त्याचा लेंथ वाईज क्रॉस सेक्शन जर तुम्ही बघायला जाता कट केल्यानंतर. ठीक आहे. सो our next step is to calculate the length of these particular stirrups. Okay, less than 1 minute is left to conclude this session. So if the session concludes, please rejoin the session immediately, so that we will discuss the part of calculation of the length of stirrups. Okay, so please rejoin the session immediately if the session ends within few seconds. We will discuss this part